We're back here with the Munn Cup show. This time around, I've got Brad Evenson with me. He's the coach of the Adam A's this year. Been the coach of a bunch of other teams in years past. Who else have you coached?
Not the Jets. I wouldn't admit to that one.
Or the North Stars.
Or the North Stars.
Might not admit to that either.
Adam A's, couple years. Pee Wee A's, Bantam A's, Carroll Arrows, novice teams over the years and all that. So this will be the fourth Munn Cup I've coached in.
A little bit of experience then coming into this Munn Cup. Did you play in the Munn Cup as a kid? Did you get a chance to come up here?
I never had the luxury to come up here at the time. I really wish we would have, because of the history of Munn Cup. I would have been really proud to say that I did, but I'm just as proud to say that my kids have played into it, and I've got to coach it. So,
absolutely, 4 years up till now. One more coming up, and maybe a few more after that. Have you had any success at the Munn? Got any Lamontags under your belt? Any Munn Cups?
One Lamontang and lost in the final 1 year, and I blame that one on my assistant coach, Darren King.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's surprised by that. His style could be a little abrasive on the kids at times.
I find really abrasive, but, you know, he's in his own way. But you know what? There was only one other guy that was my best coach, and I can't name him because he's sitting beside me.
Even more abrasive than Darren King. And actually, we're ripping Kinger, but he's a good guy with the kids, and he's lots of fun to have around.
He's a great guy with the kids. If you see any kids go running to talk to somebody, the majority of the time it's Darren King. He seems to be at their level.
Moving on, you guys were just down in the paw at the Grub Box, and how'd that go?
We won in the B-side final. The kids played really well. They played 3 periods of hockey for a 4-1 win over the paw, the home team paw. They battled all weekend. We've coming really close to the gelling as a team out through the year, keeping the parents on board that it's not just, these tournaments and all that. It's when at the end of provincials, they can put a medal around their neck, that it's all well worth it. It's the kids' Stanley Cup, so we've developed a long way and some more to go. So,
beyond the paw, it sounds like you guys are really coming around this year. Where else have you been this year, and have you had success there too? We went
to Stonewall at the start of the year. It was a little tougher tournament for what we were used to be playing against and all that, but we learned a lot that weekend on stuff that we had to work on, so forth, and to go forward with the game plan for the year. We went to Flin Flon. We had some great success there as well. We just couldn't get enough pucks in the net. But like I was just talking to my manager before we came in the interview and all that, the kids are starting to finally drive the net, create traffic in front of the net, get the shots on net, which we all know.
That's how you score goals. Well, that's how you and I score goals anyways. I scored one pretty one once.
Yeah, off your helmet?
Yeah.
Your brother shot it and
pretty
went
much.
Off your helmet.
My brother shot it. It was like the perfect pool shot right off the helmet and in. Prettiest goal I ever scored.
He was last week, yeah.
It was last night?
He was last night for Kings, exactly. But no, we're very proud of where the kids have come so far, and I got to admit too, my parents have bought into the system. It takes time with the parents as well too. A lot of them are new parents this year for the rep team side and all that, and so it takes some time, and so we're not just developing kids in hockey, but we're also trying to mentor the parents on what's the way to be supportive for their kids. And here's a prime example of Munn Cup weekend where these kids 20 years down the road aren't going to remember about the score on the clock or anything. They're going to remember they played in Munn Cup, the same one that Theron Fleury played when he was a kid, and other great stars that played in afterwards too. So,
yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. I know the kids are going to be looking forward to the games, and it sounds like you'll have a good chance this weekend, having beat up on the paw. Well, it's maybe not beat up, but you beat them anyway.
We beat them up.
Who else do you have coming? Do you know that you feel like you've got a good shot this weekend?
Well, there's Gillum coming down again too. They were in the paw on the weekend. We lost a tough one to them too. They got some really good players on that team, and they really drive to that net, and they really play an aggressive hockey style, which we haven't been used to too much this year. But we're looking forward to playing them on Friday at 11:45, which is going to be the start of our tournament for us, and we want to start off with a W, obviously, and hopefully their car legs sit in from that road coming down 4 hours, and our kids will be in bed by 7 o'clock the night before and up with Gatorades and Red Bulls and all that to get them going.
Coffees and chocolate for breakfast, that's what everybody does. We got the pancake breakfast coming up, so we'll fill the other teams with pancakes too.
Exactly, and the 2 teams coming down from way up north actually too, we play as well too, so we don't know what players will come out of that, and we all know that they produce great, talented hockey players that seem to be disciplined in playing the game and working really hard.
Yeah, everybody's really excited to have them down, and you're right, we've had some great North Stars come out of the Nunavut and the Northwest Territories, so you just don't know what we're going to get with that. Just a quick shout out, I think, to the folks in the Paw. As much as it's nice to go there and get some wins, the Grub Box is an awesome tournament, and Flin Flon always puts on a good show down there too, and we have some viewers there, and so just nice to say that to them and to welcome them to the Munn Cup this weekend coming.
And I got to admit, like again, the Grub Box and the tournament and Flin Flon as well, they've put on a great show, a Northern show and everything like that. It was a great turnout. Everything went well organized, like right down to their skills competition that they do a great job every year. And it's always, the kids love it and the kids have a fun time. One last quick note I will. Last weekend with the North Stars, 2 kids got called up to play with the North Stars, Tanner Pilon and Matthew Tretchak. Coached them in my first Munn Cup 5 years ago now too, right? So they were on my team at that time. Now to see them AP'd with the North Stars and all that, that's pretty neat to say that too now. So.
Feels pretty good. The building blocks that you gave them, and then lots of other good coaches after that.
I'm going to just say it was all me.
It was all him. Brad Evenson, the coach of the Adam A's. Come on down and watch these guys win some games this weekend at the Munn Cup.
Thanks, Bruce.